Let's talk about how to set up schedules within Teramind. The Schedules feature allows you to manage your employee schedules and work time from within the Teramind dashboard. Once you have configured your employee schedules, you will be able to create any type of agent rule and can receive alerts if your employees log on or off late, leave early, work less than the required number of hours per week, and more. You can also use the scheduling feature to manage your employees' daily or weekly schedule changes or updates within Teramind and use the feature to alert your employees of those changes. To start setting up schedules, go to Configure on the left and then select Schedules. On the top left-hand side of the page, you will see two tab options, one that says Scheduling and another that says Templates. On the scheduling screen, you can see a list of your employees who have been added to the system here. There are two ways to create or edit an employee's schedule. One way is through creating a template and then applying the schedule to multiple employees at once, called batch editing. We will get into batch editing later. The other way to add an employee schedule is to click the Add Schedule button next to any of your employees' names on the list below. Once you are in the individual schedule page, you can click the plus sign next to any of the days of the week that your employee works. Using these two orange dots, you can use the time bar to configure the start and end time of your employee's work shift. Anything included within the orange bar will be considered part of your employee's work time. To save any changes you have made, select the green Apply Changes. After you have saved your employee's work time, you can delete the times you have input by clicking the red trash can button over on the lower left-hand side of the pop-up. Over on the right-hand side of the scheduling table, you also have the option to configure a break time for your employee and put the number of minutes allowed for a meal or break inside this box here. Back on the scheduling page, you can edit or change any of the shifts you have created by clicking the Edit Shift button. If you have employees that work multiple shifts, you can click the plus sign icon over on the schedule you have already created to add an additional shift. Again, any time included within the orange bar will be considered your employee's work time. If your employees take a break or a meal at the same time every day, you can also configure two different work times to exclude their break time if you would like to create an idle time rule or any other agent schedule rule. You can also update or change an employee's schedule if they take the day off by clicking the Set Day Off button at the bottom. Make sure to hit Apply Changes to save any changes you have made. To edit a full week of your employee's work time, click the employee's name and add the different times for each day below. If you make any changes and need to restore the schedules back to their original times, you can click the Restore button on the top right-hand side. After you have made any changes, make sure to hit the green Save button above. Once you have configured your user's schedules, we can use the date adjuster at the top to select the time period for which we would like to see the employee's scheduled time. Over on the right-hand side, we can select the Combine view to see our employees' work hours we have created combined together on the chart below based on the time period we select with the date adjuster. If we select the daily option, we will be able to see our employees' work schedule broken down day by day below. If you would like to notify your employees of their schedule for an upcoming week or let them know if there is a change to their work hours, you can select the green Notify Employees button at the top right. You will see a pop-up that will ask you to select the employees or departments that the email alert will be sent to, the time period you are referring to, and add any additional notes or information in this box here. Remember to hit Apply Changes in order for your employees to be notified. The other way to add employee schedules is through batch scheduling. Batch scheduling is a quick and easy way to create one schedule template and apply it to multiple employees at once. To start using batch scheduling, the first step is to select the Templates tab at the top, right next to the Scheduling tab. To create a new template, select the green Add Template button on the top right. At the top of the page, you can name the template anything you would like. In this case, I'm going to name it 9 to 5 Eastern for our employees who work in the Eastern time zone. Down below, we can click the plus sign next to each day of the week that I would like to include in the schedule. If our employee's schedule changes in the future and we would like for all of our users' work shifts to start and end at the same time, we can click the checklist button over on the right to ensure all of the days have hours input into the schedule that reflect the same start and end time. We can also click the day of the week on the left-hand side of the page to determine whether or not the day of the week will be considered a work day or an off day. If the day of the week is grayed out, that means the system will register that day as an off day for that employee or a group of employees. If you click the day of the week, once again, the word will turn black and the system will consider this a work day for the employee. If all of the days are turned off for the week, the schedule will be deleted and removed for the employee. Once we have configured the scheduling template to include the work times and break times for our individual employees or departments, we can hit the Save button at the top. Back on the templates page, we can use the department or position filters on the left-hand side if we have departments or positions configured within Teramind in order to search for specific individuals in a position or department. Back on the Scheduling tab, I can now apply the schedule template I just created to multiple employees at once. To do this, click the Batch Editing button at the top next to the Combine Daily toggle. Next, I can add the list of employees that work the same schedule, then select the template from the drop-down menu on the right to apply the template we created to multiple employees' schedules at once. Finally, hit the green Save button to save the employee schedules we have made and apply them to multiple users at the same time.